Hey y'all, welcome back. This is Michelle from Michelle's Empty Nest, and today I am going to work on a layout that will go into a travel album. It will be the first layout that I'm doing. This is for a trip that we took to New Orleans in 2016. I am fairly certain it was 2016, and I'm going to use this album. It came out with a travel collection maybe last year from Allie Edwards. It's a 6x8 album, and I'm not normally a huge green lover, but I loved this shade of green. I loved the plus marks on it. And for this particular trip of going to New Orleans, I thought that the street map look on the inside was perfect because, you know, New Orleans is a big city and we had to navigate it, and it just seemed like it was the perfect fit. So that is what will house the travel album for this trip. And for the first layout, it will actually be also serving as my layout for load day 3. I'm again not going to follow the prompts. I have so many layouts I need to get done that unless the prompts are really something that I can incorporate into things that I've already got in the works, or something that's already on my list of things to get done, then I'm probably going to be off topic and off prompt a lot this time during load, but that's okay. I'm still going to get layouts done, and that's the important part. So I'm not even going to put you on fast forward today because I just did most of the work off camera. So I have my journaling printed, and it's on the Mako clear matte sticker paper. I get that from Amazon, and it's linked in the description box below. It is wonderful. And then for my photos, I have a large photo from where we were eating at Cafe du Monde with the beignets, and we had a cafe au lait to go with that. And oh my goodness, if I could just have a bite of that right now, I would be so happy. They were so good. And then my other 2 photos are 3x4s. This one is sized, it's not exactly 7 by 8.25, it's close, but it'll be outside the page protector. And then I've got 2 3x4 cards, one of us standing outside of Cafe du Monde, and then the other one I took from inside while we were eating, of just some like different bands going by. We were able to see a second line go by, and that may be the tail end of what I've got in this photo here. And I picked this journaling card from, let's see, it came from the travel collection from 2020 is what I got it out of. So you see I have a lot here to use. I don't know if I'll just try to use that one collection for all of this travel album. I've got like the last 3 or 4 travel collections that Allie has put out. But I may end up just trying to stick with that one collection so that it'll be cohesive and much easier to choose my products. So I chose this card because this photo has a real yellowy orange tint to it on the inside. And then you've got the kind of the orange from the beignets over here, or the orangey brown. And so I thought having this strip at the bottom here really kind of tied those things together and worked really well. And this yellow is almost a perfect match for the kind of that yellowy color in the photo. So that's why I picked this particular card, and I was able to easily just come up with 3 memories about this to do my journaling. And so I've got that typed off. So really all I'm going to do is put the journaling on the journaling card and put them in the pockets, punch a few holes, and we'll call it a day. So let me go ahead and pull this over. So I do set these up in Photoshop, and then when I'm ready to print, it depends on what size I'm printing as to which printer I use. For this one, since I knew I could get everything on a 4x6, I just used my PictureMate 400 by Epson. So I used it, and I went ahead and just cut my sticker paper down into a 4x6 size so that I could easily run it through that printer. And let's see which one is first. Okay. Yeah, they go like this. All right, so a couple of tools that I use that make this easier for me is I have this little awl. It was 99 cents from Amazon, and it came airmail all the way from Japan in a little package by itself, which I thought was hilarious and wasteful, but I don't know how they make any money airmailing something for 99 cents all the way from Japan. But I use it to kind of help break loose the backing, because most of the time I don't end up having that piece. There's a slit right down the middle of the backing on the 8.5 by 11 sheet. And you don't always end up having that available to you to easily tear apart. So I'm going to turn this upside down here and just kind of get it centered. And so you see I do kind of fold back a piece and then pull that off. And then to me, the key to this is to really brayer or burnish it. I guess burnish would be the better word, down. And I like to use, I have this Teflon bone folder that doesn't leave streaks like on a dark paper. Even when I am just using a bone folder to do a regular fold, I like using this one because it doesn't leave streaks. And so I just go at it from a couple of different directions. And then you really have to look close to tell that there's even sticker paper there. You just kind of would get the opinion that it has maybe been run through the typewriter. So again, I'm going to use my awl to get it started. Fold back a little bit. And then I'm going to try to get these about the same height. But if they're not, I am not going to stress over that too much. And to make sure my boxes are correct, I just take a ruler and measure where my printing area is. So for each of these, I did 1.75 by 2. This one is probably the one that's came the closest to filling up the 1.75 by 2 box that I created in Photoshop. And you know, it's fine to me that they're not the exact same length. We can't always make our journaling perfectly match from box to box without trying really, really hard. So third one is ready. And again, I'm just going to kind of try to get it somewhere near the same height on the card. And they may not be, but that's okay. And then also, you know, fairly centered. So I just create text boxes in Photoshop. Again, these were 1.75 by 2. And then do my typing, add them all to one document, all the boxes to one document for easy printing. And then there you go. So I will punch holes. They're going to go on this side of the photo. And I just kind of guess it here. I don't usually worry about pulling out a page protector for a template. I do have a template made from cardstock, but I just find that estimating it usually works out fairly well. So I am going to put the photo of us right there, and then the photo looking out the window. I wanted it to be on the outside just to kind of spread out that orangey brown a little bit more. And then I'll read you my journaling real quickly. So for memory number 1, I put, we were so excited to finally be in New Orleans for vacation. The sights and sounds and smells are so unique in New Orleans. There were so many places we wanted to see, but there was definitely one at the top of the list. Memory number 2, Cafe du Monde was our top priority. I simply couldn't wait to try their famous beignets any longer. They were to die for. I was so glad I had researched how to eat them to keep from blowing powdered sugar all over the place. We also had some cafe au lait. And then memory number 3, we had a great view of the street while we ate and chatted. There were some super interesting people who walked by. We even got to see a second line for a wedding party, which was awesome to witness. It felt quintessentially New Orleans. So that is my journaling, just simple, short, and sweet to the point. Goes into the pocket. I know for sure that I won't do any journaling on these 2 cards because they're already pretty full and busy. I thought about maybe trying to find something food related for this one, and as I work on the album more and kind of get a feel for how much embellishing I actually want to do, I may come back and add maybe some kind of sticker or do a little stamping on my photo or something, but for now, this is where I'm going to leave it. And that's going to be my layout for today. So that is for load day 3. And I appreciate you stopping by so much today. It means more to me than you will ever know. If you enjoyed the video, I would love a thumbs up down below. And if you have not already subscribed to my channel, I would so appreciate you doing that. Also following me over on Instagram where there will be some close-ups. There'll also be some close-ups at the end of the video. And make sure you check the description box for links of things that I often use, or I don't know that travel collection is available physically anymore. I might be able to link the digital collection. If it is still something on the website, I will link that down below as well. I would love to hear from you. Have you ever been to New Orleans? Have you had these beignets? Did you like them? Did you not like them? Did you blow powder sugar all over the place? Let me know in the comments what your experience is with New Orleans and these beignets from Cafe du Monde. So until I see you in the next video, take care of yourself and do something good for yourself. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.